Hello everybody and welcome to TreePunchingBrothers Vanilla Minecraft server. My name's Pinter J. Hanging out over here by the theme park and just trying to figure out where I want to put a jungle temple. I think I want to keep it in this darker grass area, this darker green. I think that would look pretty good with the jungle stuff going in this darker green area. So I kind of brought my road out over here. We're still going to have to come up with a design for a bridge that goes across this ravine here. And we'll figure that out some other day. And I was just trying to figure out where this road is going to go, and I think we're going to have to drop it down a little bit. I thought a good spot for this temple would be over here in this water. Maybe have it like the front of it right here, and then have the temple in this area here, which means I'm going to have to clear out a bunch of these trees. And I also thought about keeping this little area here. I dug away the grass here just to kind of make it look like it was flowing down into this other bottom of the pond. But I don't think it's going to work out the way I wanted to, because I'd have to create another little bridge here. And I don't know how that's going to look. I might have to just fill all of this in and then do some landscaping around here. I've been bringing up the grass level here so we can cover our pathway here. So I'm going to bring this up to about here, and then we'll do a little landscaping around here like this and bring it over this way, and then we'll probably have to get rid of this like that. Still want to be able to jump up and down, or get up and down on the edges here. So yeah, I'll probably raise this up like this, and then we'll probably leave this at this level. Now, to separate the ravine from the areas here, I thought about just putting in a bunch of trees. I only have 3 jungle saplings on me at the moment, so we're going to have to plant a bunch of jungle saplings, and then we'll have to harvest up a bunch of leaves, because I want to put in a bunch of leaves around, make it look like a jungle, actually. So we'll have to put a bunch of leaves on the ground, and then we'll throw in a bunch of trees around the temple and all that good stuff. But I think I pretty much have this finished off here. So I think what we'll do is I'll put in some of these trees here, put in these 3 saplings, and then we'll cut them down and get a bunch more saplings, and then we'll continue that cycle while I work on this area over here. So I'm going to have to clear out an area. I'm not really sure how I want this to go. Like I said, I'll probably fill this in, and then we'll have to go out, I think, at least maybe to like this mushroom here, and then we can have the road or pathway come through here, and then maybe we'll go right there. Let's actually mark this with a piece of stone so we know where we can stop cutting down trees. We'll mark that with a piece of stone, and then where's the path going to be? It's right along this area, so we'll probably have to cut all of this out as well. So let's mark here as well. We'll mark here and here, and then we could probably leave that tree. Maybe we'll have to cut a few along the pathway here, and then we'll go and we'll probably just cut all the way to the water, I think. We could even maybe connect that and make that a little river right there, since that kind of goes in a little bit. We could probably connect this all the way to this one and make like a little river or something here. That might be a good idea, but for now I think I'm going to have to cut down all of these trees in here. Where was our stone at? Let's get back here and mark out our stony area. Where was that? It was right there. So probably here and to here, and we could probably stop right there, and we'll mark that off like that. Okay, so I'm going to cut down all of these trees, and I will be back as soon as I have that finished up. Alright, so I have most of the trees chopped down. We just have a mushroom right there that we got to take care of, and we have our jungle trees. A few of them grew here, a couple of them, so we'll get these guys cut down and hopefully get some more saplings out of that. Hopefully I don't forget that I cut these down here and don't lose all the saplings. Let's just cut these down real quick, and then we can go over and cut down this mushy. I also filled in this area here. I decided that I would just make it a pathway and not worry about doing anything fancy with that if we wanted to do that. Oh, I see we gotta take care of this though, and that's gonna bother me if I don't. Let's get that taken care of. There we go, no problem there. And then, yeah, I thought we could bring the pathway. Did I have any more bricks? I don't have any more bricks. So let's grab some more bricks here. And that should be good enough for now. Let's get this extended out here, and we can see if we need to bring the ground up. I think I'm gonna have to along here. Yeah, we're gonna have to bring the ground up because I don't want to dip this down again. Because I think we'll... Yeah, I think I want to keep it that level there. Need to collect up some of this grass blocks here that I started to terraform the hillside here. We're gonna have to bring this back and slope this back unless we just decide to take this whole hill down. Now it looks like, yeah, I see it. Yeah, right there it's pretty thin here, and then it's only so wide here until it drops down into another little valley there with a lava pool there. So I'm not sure if I want to bring this whole hill down or just gently slope it back and then go back down. We'll probably bring it down some anyway. So I'm not sure what I'll do there, but I'm not going to worry about that just yet. Let's bring this out here a little bit more. And we'll run this along here. I'll probably terraform around this pond as well. Let's just go around here like this, and we'll do something like that for now. And then we could bring, actually we could probably bring this up over here, and let's get rid of that guy, and bring it over here like this. And then maybe we could keep it like that. We'll fill that in later. And then maybe we could have the front of our temple be like right here. I think the temple is 15 by 12 wide. So we could probably have it, let's do like this. And have the front of the temple like here. And then we can have the rest of it in the water. So let's lay that out. If it's 12 wide, we're going to need a little bit more cobblestone. Okay, I grabbed a little bit more cobblestone. I collected up the saplings that fell down here. We got 8 of them out of there. So I put a few up here, a couple down here, and I put a big one there. Hopefully a big one will grow right there. So I grabbed a little bit more cobblestone, and we want to lay out where we're going to put the front of this thing. Now, I think I was saying right here, right? Like right here, I think. So that'll give us quite a bit of room here, so we can make a little path coming off of our other path. And we can make like a dirt path or something coming up to here. We could have the middle like right here. And let's just put the middle in here somewhere like that. And then we could maybe take this out here. So let's go... If we're going to go 12, we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And where do we want the edge of it to be? 7 maybe, like that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Is that going to be pretty good? How is that going to be? So the middle is going to be right around in there, I think. So let's just bring that like that, and then we could fill all of this in as well. So we need to make a... Oh, zombie coming out of the woods after me. He's probably going to burn up before that happens. Alright, so then we need to go 15 from here. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... Is that right? We're at 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, we're at 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay. And then we'll go around here. I forgot I had depth strider boots on. I'm flying through this water. Alright, let's go like this. and then continue that along like so, and then bring that to there. So that should be our temple. Let's see if that's going to be pretty good for us. It's sort of in the water, but doesn't quite reach the back. I think that's pretty good. Then we need to go down. If we have this at this height, I think these are 5 deep. So if we brought this up like this and had the stairway here, that'd be 1, 2, so 3, 4, and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, awesome. So then we need to do that and then drain all of this water out of here. So we need to do that all the way around. Okay, so I have my foundation dug out here. I just need to go and grab up some mossy cobblestone. I have a bunch of cobblestone, and luckily for me I have a nice little vine farm that we can get a bunch of vines from and make ourselves a bunch of mossy and get the foundation laid down. We also have a ton of wood and saplings here and apples that we can... I think I'll just leave this dark oak for now. What are you doing carrying that egg around? Get out of here, you! Alright, let's go grab up some vines and make some mossy, and we can at least get the foundation laid down today. Another nice thing, our tall tree grew up. Very cool. We can also cut down some of these smaller ones and get a bunch of taller trees going in here, and we're gonna have to start collecting up some jungle leaves so we can make the ground, the floor of the jungle all covered in leaves, and we're gonna have to get some logs placed here and there. I think we could probably do that now. Maybe just throw a couple here and there, just randomly throw a bunch of them around here, and we'll fill all those up. Maybe even put one by the front entryway, and we'll just fill all of these up with leaves and all kinds of stuff here on the bottom. And I think I put all my grass away. We'll fill this in a little while. I also want to grab some stairs here, some cobblestone stairs, so we can put the front entryway in, and we can at least get the foundation of our jungle temple put in. Okay, so I grabbed a bunch of mossy from here. I had to harvest up a little bit more. Let's throw in these. I had a bunch of extra ferns and grasses, so I'm going to throw those in as well, just here and there, just to get rid of them. And throw a couple over here, and just randomly place these throughout here. Now, I think if I remember right, in the jungles they're usually oak leaves, so I'm just going to use these dark oak leaves that I had just to use those up as well. And we'll just throw in a bunch of them around here, and like that. And then I think did I put some more? There's some over here. Let's throw in some over here around this guy, and maybe some up like that, and just randomly place them throughout here. And I'm not going to go too crazy on this because I want to plant a bunch of more trees before I do that, but I do want to use up what I have here. So we'll probably just get rid of that like that. And where's our... I want that on the end like that. Let's put that guy right there, and we'll do a little bit more of that kind of stuff once we get some more trees growing. But I'm pretty sure that these are usually in the jungles on the ground, on the floor. They're usually oak leaves, I'm pretty sure. But I grabbed a bunch of mossy, and we have some regular cobblestone, and we can get this foundation put in here. I want to go and find a crafting bench. There we go. There's one there. And we can make some stairs and put some stairs in here for the front entryway. I think I only need 4. Alright, so I have my stairs made, and I also left this as sand just because I thought it looked kind of cool. Just have a little bit of sand there, just something a little different. And then we'll have our pathway. We'll probably make this like the walkway or the dirt pathway. We'll probably do that going up to the front of this thing. So we need to put in the entryway, which is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we need some cobblestone and mossy, and I think we'll just put in the mossy all random. I don't think there's any certain pattern that goes with uh, doing this. I'm pretty sure it's just as random as you can make it. So I'm just going to throw in a bunch of this random like, and we'll just have it going throughout everywhere, and then hopefully we can make it look like a jungle temple. So I'm just going to do this real quick, and I'll be back as soon as I get it finished up. Well, I have the foundation in, but I ran out of mossy cobblestone, so we're going to have to get a little bit more and make this a little bit more varied up. But I think it... Oh, and I missed a little spot right there. Let's get down there and throw that in there. Didn't notice that I did that. Let's pop out of there. And... Oh, got an egg from somewhere. Let's get rid of that guy. And yeah, I think it looks pretty good. I made it as random as possible. Like I said, we have to get a little bit more mossy. I had almost 3 stacks, and so we're gonna have to make a lot of mossy, which isn't really a problem. I might just have to harvest up a little more vines to finish that. Oh, there's a creeper and a zombie hanging out over there. That's not cool. Let's get rid of that creeper at least. Don't need him wandering over here. And yeah, I'll probably just have to harvest up a little more vines and create a bunch more of this mossy. Like I said, like this is a straight shot of just cobble. We'll have to vary that up a little bit. But I think for the most part it looks pretty good. This is just the foundation, and this is not where you go down, and then there's we'll have to put in the dispensers and then the hidden levers and all of that stuff. I want to dig this away here though so we can take a look at how this is going to look. Get rid of this. I just put this here so that the water wouldn't flow in there while I was trying to work on it. Let's fix that spot there. That looks pretty good. And then we can go over here and fix this. I might even dig this down a little bit more and make it a little bit more interesting. We could dig like this area out here and make this a little deeper right in there. I think that'll be kind of cool. Maybe we could even put like a little platform here in the middle with a tree or something on top of it. Just brainstorming there real quick, but like I said, we got a lot more landscaping to do. Let's go over here and grab these saplings that fell out of this tree that I just cut down, and we'll throw in a few more trees. And like I said, we got a lot more landscaping to do and a lot more trees to put in. I'm going to have to collect up a bunch of saplings, and then we'll figure out where we're going to go from there. But I'll probably get the temple built off camera because I'm going to have to go back. I'm in a jungle in a creative world, and that's how I was able to look at what I needed to do to create this thing. So I'll probably go back and forth in between there, so it probably wouldn't be that interesting, or it would be a lot of cuts if I was going to record it. And I don't know if I really want to do that or not. So I'll probably build this thing off camera, and then we'll do some more landscaping and maybe talk about what else we can do over here in another episode. But I think that'll do it for today. Thanks for watching, everybody. Please hit a like, hit a subscribe, and I will talk to you in the next episode.